Hey you everyone, we're back with more deals to get you through the middle of the week. Today we're taking another look at great games on sale under $2, and of course we covered part 1 yesterday. I'll have a link down below in case you missed it. If you happen to be new here, please turn that red button gray and become part of the crew by subscribing. We'd love to welcome you, and we do our best to keep everyone updated with the latest deals every week. And to the crew, welcome back my friends. Thanks as always. Let's go ahead and dive in. Stay safe and please enjoy the video. Alright, we'll start with Death Tales, which is a 2D action platformer that offers local co-op for 2 players, and it has a download around 800 megabytes with a story that should last a couple of hours. Now the game offers more than 30 awesome levels, quests, and unlockable upgrades, and a fun skill-based combat system as well. Like with many games in the genre, it has a Souls-like system, which you can use to buy upgrades from a local vendor, and it becomes more important later in the game. Right now you can pick up Death Tales for just $1.99, marked down 80% until the 16th. Elden, Path of the Forgotten is a top-down retro-themed adventure game where they really don't hold your hand at all, and it gives you total freedom to kind of explore and solve mysteries on your own. The combat and movement feel really retro and do shine in boss battles, but I have to mention that it's an adventure where you really are solo. There aren't even NPCs to talk to, so the entire thing is up to you to figure out. If you're into that though, it's on sale right now for just $1.99, marked down 88%, and the deal ends on the 13th. You need a little over 1 gig for the install. Emma Lost in Memories is a single-player puzzle platformer with a bit of a twist thrown in. You see, at the start of every level, you're always on a timer, the walls and platforms begin to disappear, so you have to think and act quickly, otherwise it's a long fall to starting over. Now it can be completed in about 3 to 5 hours, and it has a download around 200 megabytes. Another thing to keep in mind is that your character runs automatically at a fixed speed, so that becomes part of the challenge, and after you've completed the levels, you can then revisit them to play the memory chest mode as well. There's definitely a lot to like here as long as you don't mind auto runners. Emma Lost in Memories can be picked up for just $1.99, marked down 75%, and the deal ends again on the 16th. Up next we have Inside, which is a single-player puzzle-style adventure game. The story should last maybe 3 or 4 hours, and this is absolutely an amazing game. Now you start just like many other games in this genre, alone and with no rhyme or reason as to why you're in your current situation, and then you just kind of go from there. The atmosphere created is incredible, and this is definitely a must-play game at just $1.99, marked down 90% and matching an all-time low until the 20th. You'll need about 1.5 gigs for the install. Kave Adventure is a really cool side-scrolling platformer with a special gimmick in that you have a jetpack you can use to fly around the stages as another form of movement in addition to the normal jumping that you typically find. The controls feel great, the combat is fun, and of course getting to fly around does add a bit of excitement into the mix as well. There are more than 35 levels that should take roughly 5 hours to work your way through, and right now it's on sale for just $1.99, marked down 90% until the 13th, and the download is a little over 3 gigs. Up next we have Little Bug, which is a single-player puzzle platformer with a roughly 4-hour story and a download just under 700 megabytes. Now the game does a great job at creating a uniquely strange world and gives us 2 different playable characters with a really cool physics system that allows you to swing around through the different stages. It also encourages exploration with hidden secrets and bonus levels that you can find as well. Right now it's on sale for just $1.99, marked down 85% and matching an all-time low, again until the 20th. Micetopia is a single-player 2D action platformer with a roughly 4-hour story, and it has a small download around 50 megabytes. Now at its core, it's a bite-sized Metroidvania with a great chiptune soundtrack and gorgeous pixelated graphics. The story follows a brave young mouse on a valiant quest to save a princess and defeat an evil mage. You have additional side quests, environmental puzzles, tons of NPCs that you can talk to, and of course those sweet boss battles, plus the game is loaded with secrets to find as well. It's another great pickup at just $1.99, marked down 60%, and the deal ends on the 16th. Up next we have Reknum, which is a 1-player retro-style action platformer with a download around 140 megabytes, and this game along with others in the series are some of the tougher platformers that I've played in recent years. Now this is mainly due to the instant death that can happen from different traps that you'll find scattered around each level. You can take a bit of damage from regular enemies, but there's no checkpoint, so you'll want to be really careful or it's back to the start every time. The graphics and audio design fit really well here with the gameplay, and the combat is very fun, even if a bit simple, which is okay when the game is difficult enough as it is. Fans of old school difficulty will feel right at home though, and right now you can pick it up for just $1.99, marked down into the 16th. Swords and Bones 2 is a single-player action platformer with light RPG elements added in, and it offers players 50 levels that of course increase in difficulty and can really challenge your skills by the end. The download is under 100 megabytes, and for the sequel they went with the 16-bit graphical style inspired by games from the 80s and 90s. Luckily this time around the game does have a bit more depth to each of these mechanics, and you have the ability to edit your loadout before each level, which is always nice. It even offers multiple endings, and right now you can pick it up at a brand new low of just $1.99, marked down 80%, and the deal ends on the 14th. Next we have Tiny Lands, which is a relaxing single-player game that takes a simple premise such as spotting the difference between two different pictures, and then kind of brings it to life with these tiny dioramas, each with a list of random things for players to find and point out as you move through each little world. Now the music is fantastic, and there are actually a lot of different levels with different themes. It's a really relaxing game for right before bed, and right now it's on sale for just $1.99, marked down 67% and matching an all-time low until the 24th. You'll need about 1 gig for the download. Alright folks, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and let me know down below if you plan to pick anything up. Take care everyone, thanks for watching.